Hi guys, so I was planning to do something different this weekend. It's about midweek now, and I'm just getting ready for what I'm going to do for the weekend. And I have been gathering up some plants, and I've been preparing to start myself up with a plant garden for the aquariums, so I can rely on myself for the plants instead of having to go and purchase them from the aquarium store. And that's because it's very expensive. So I've been gathering up a couple of the plants in preparation of doing this, and I came home today to have a look at getting that started, and I found something very not good, but it's this. So that used to be 3 lush baskets of plants, and I've been keeping them over here in these 2 tanks. So I don't know specifically what I've done wrong with that, but it obviously does not like being in the tank. Well, these other ones seem to be going all right, but that one particular plant just melted and rotted away completely. So it's pretty bad. So my plan was to convert those into a lush garden. So now I don't even know if I can rescue them. There's a little bit there, so I'm going to try and see what I can do. So that's what I've been able to rescue, pretty much jack squat. So very small amount. I don't even know if any of that's going to survive. Hopefully we can start from there and fill this tray up. That'd be nice. But that's what happened to it. It just melted away. Absolutely yuck. And that happened, like I saw a little bit of something on one of them the other day, and it was just, that's happened overnight pretty much since yesterday. So that was sudden and unexpected. So I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I will try to work it out. That's the starting tray. We'll see how it goes. So that's the start. I've just got all that plant you can see before, it was all melted away. And I've got a bit of a stem plant in there as well that was not looking too great in the water. And I've just whacked this light on it. I don't have an extension cord to reach it yet, so I'm just temporarily putting it there. So we'll see how that goes. And this will be one to look back on in years when I say this was my very first aquarium plant garden. Very rudimentary. So I'm going to add these ones in as well. These ones are still looking pretty good. These ones are a little bit thinned out. So I'm going to take those ones and I'm going to pop them in there. So if we can turn that coverage, that little bit there, into that much, we've more than 4 times our plants. So let's get them in there and see how they go. So I've put the 3 trays together. Very short, very quick. Not exactly what I was intending to do with them from the day one. I was planning on doing a little bit more plumbing, but now we're just going to go basic. So it's got its potting mix in the base, plants are in the top, and I'm going to spray it with a fertilizer mix with water, and keep the lids on, keep the light going, and see how we go. So there's the semi-finished product. So this is the basic grow that I'm doing. So I'm not doing an ebb and flow just yet. I've just done it with the lights and the trays, and I'll open them up and air them and see and spray them. So in here, you can see what we've got. So I'm intending to see that cover the whole top. So if that does, that's brilliant. So we'll see how we go. And I've got these little Systema containers. So again, that's what we got. We'll see how it goes. So the idea is I'm looking to see this entire thing covered right across. And if I can see it covered right across, and this one here, these were the ones that were really badly molted away. So hopefully I can save them. We'll see. Time will tell. And I got these lights from Bunnings, and I checked with ChatGPT and made sure I was getting stuff that would be appropriate for planting. And these particular lights are rating P65, I think it is, which means water resistancy. I bought two at the one Bunnings, and one of them, the end up here, was broken, so the seal. So I took that back. I bought the last 2 from that Bunnings, so I took that back to another Bunnings over the other side of town, and they had 2 left. So I swapped out the broken one and bought the other one. And I said to the girl at the counter, I said, I really should check this to make sure it's working. No, it won't happen twice in a row. So I came home with 2 extra lights, so I had a total of 3. And wouldn't you know it, the end's broken. So I might try to super glue that myself, because they've got no more, and I wanted 3 minimum, maybe 4. So these shelves where they are at the moment, I think I could actually bring each shelf up a little bit higher. So I reckon I could probably get 3 actual grow shelves in there, and that would be better. So we'll see how that goes. I was so happy with the results of this. So it's now Sunday, the next day, and I've gone back to Bunnings, and I've got the other stuff that I need to extend this out, add another shelf in. So I'm going to have 3 rows of lights on each shelf, and I've got the tanks I needed for sump water. What I don't have yet is I don't have the pump, and I don't have the cabling and the attachments to make it an ebb and flow. But I will go back and get those at a later date. For now, I'm just going to get it all set up and see how it looks. that's looking pretty good. Very happy with that turnout. Really wish I could put the pumps and stuff in there, but I'm just not going to be able to afford to do that this weekend. So I'm going to work with this just as it is. So as I'm doing with these, I'm going to spray. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring these up and add the extra shelving so these match up. So I'm just going to do a little bit of rejigging here, put the power cord somewhere else. Hey guys, so there's the finished wall at the back there. It looks really nice. Everything's been organised. There it is. Everything's organised. I've got still got to put that one extra light on. I've got that light under repair, so I've just decided to glue that instead of taking it back for a refund. I've got the two different lights. So there's the Brilliant, which has got those specs. So that gets up to 2300 lumens and 6500 Kelvin. And these ones get up to 1950 lumens and 5700 Kelvin. So the Brilliant's probably a little bit brighter, but both of them are well inside the scope for planting, for plant growth. And as you can see in the plant, the growth is looking pretty good. You can see it through the outside of the container here, it's looking good. Have a quick peek inside. Looking pretty good. So getting a little growth on it. Same for these ones down here. So we'll keep checking in on them, keep them sprayed. And this one over here, this was the one that was struggling from start, the really bad ones. So it'd be really nice if these ones come through, but we'll see. And all the scaping rocks now are organised up on here instead of sitting down on the ground. And the room's a little bit more organised. So I'm pretty happy with the results. So there you go. I'm very happy with that. So yeah, so sorry there was no fish tank building or scaping, so that will come, and that'll probably be next weekend. I'm picking up a couple of new tanks in the next couple of days, one tomorrow and probably another one in the next week, and we'll see how that goes. All right, till then, see you later.